Welcome to another video, and today I want to talk about investing into equipment versus investing into marketing and sales for your medical spa. Lately I've been thinking a lot about that specific topic, so I thought let's just record a video about it and share my thoughts on it, and it might be helpful for you as well. So let's get straight into the training. Alrighty, so investing into equipment versus investing into marketing and sales for medical spa owners. Let me start off with the introduction, like why am I recording this video? Obviously, I'm conducting a lot of strategy sessions with medical spa owners, and in these sessions, usually what I do is I always like to get a better understanding of where the business is currently at, what they've been doing in the past couple of years, and basically where they're at. And then they usually tell me, that they invested tens of thousands of dollars into, state-of-the-art machines, even sometimes like hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's the first step, right? So I ask, okay, what machines do you have to begin with? And then they tell me what type of machines and treatments they're offering, etc. And then the next step is I talk, okay, and what have you been doing marketing and sales wise? How have you been investing into marketing and sales? And then usually it always comes down to they don't have enough clients yet, but they haven't really been investing into marketing and sales. Yeah, because they're just skeptical or whatever, right? So that's why I wanted to record this video to basically, share my thoughts on, okay, what should you do? Should you invest into equipment first? Should you invest into marketing and sales? What is the balance? And that's basically why I recorded this video. And first I want to clear some things up, and it's basically your MSP, right? So for your medical spa, everything in your business basically comes down to your MSP. And this stands for marketing, sales, and product. So let me actually share my screen here. So you can see that basically your entire business is divided into three sections, right? So you have marketing, you have sales, and you have product. So if you invest, and this is what I see a lot, right? Most med spa owners, they tend to invest aggressively in the product, which is the machines, the treatments that you're offering, the skincare products, overall experience, making sure that the clients get results. That's usually, the thing that most med spa owners are investing into. But then the other end, marketing and sales, the two biggest divisions of the two other big divisions of your business, they tend to be neglected a bit more, right? I would say most med spa owners that I talk to, they don't have a solid consultation strategy, so they haven't invested into the sales. They're not even following up with consultations that didn't close, or they have a hard time with doing it, and that's fine, right? Because if you don't have a framework, it's hard to just actually do it and to just wing it. But let me actually walk you through marketing first, right? So what is marketing? So we look at marketing as this is everything that you do in order to make your sales easier, right? This is your organic posting on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, YouTube videos, podcasts, even offline marketing such as flyers, radio, TV, billboards. Everything that you do here makes the sales easier, right? So this is the first part, right? This is all organic. Now, what is sales, right? So we can basically, divide it up in some subdivisions as well. First one being lead generation. So this is actually, what most med spa owners are doing for a bit. And that is, paid ads, right? So investing into paid advertisements. That could be on Google, on YouTube, on TikTok, Facebook and Instagram. Some people even use, discounting platforms such as Groupon. I wouldn't recommend it, but that's basically lead generation, right? Generating signups. That could be through paid ads, but also organically, you could partner up with organic lead generation. What I mean is, you could actually leverage Facebook groups and, your Facebook profile, your Instagram profile to generate leads. Then you could do database reactivation, so sending out text blasts and email blasts to your audience to keep them engaged and get them back in the door. Referrals, so getting referrals from your existing clients, and then also partnerships, right? So you could be doing partnerships with other local businesses, and they can send clients your way. So these are all ways on how you can actually generate leads, right? Multiple lead sources. And then the next step is obviously lead conversion. So lead generation typically is only 30% of the process, and lead conversion is actually 70%, right? Even though most med spa owners tend to focus on lead generation, lead conversion is way more important. And what we mean with lead conversion is, okay, what do you do after you get an interested lead? How are you actually converting someone? Do you have text templates, follow-up strategies in place? Do you have call scripts? Are you taking credit card information? Do you have a script? Are you implementing benefit selling? The lead conversion process, there's so much to it, right? There's some nuance to it as well. Then after that, you have the consultations, right? So if you manage to actually convert an interested person to a booked appointment, and now it's actually time for the appointment, right? So usually with new clients, you would start with consultations. So do you have a consultation strategy in place that's focused on selling bigger packages? Are you offering financing? Do you know how to handle objections? Do you have like a strategy, a framework that every sales member in your team can actually, follow? And then, like I said, after the consultation, do you have a follow-up strategy? Are you upselling people? So you can see that, a lot of people are actually investing tens of thousands of dollars into product and even hundreds of thousands of dollars with some of these machines out there. But then they tend to neglect the marketing and sales part of it, which is actually crucial to make sure that, you can deliver your product, because you need clients first, before you can actually use the machines, right? So that's basically what I mean with the MSP. And let's talk about, investing into equipment. Why should you invest into your machines in the first place? Like, why are you investing into new machines? So there's basically a couple of things, right? So first of all, to create better, unique, irresistible offers, right? So what we always recommend is to offer combinations of treatments to your clients in order to stand out from your competition and to avoid competition, basically, right? So it's easy for another clinic to compete on just a hydrofacial, but if you actually combine a hydrofacial with, let's say, microneedling or a mask, and if you basically create like an offer around it, you actually stand out from the competition and people can compete with you because they're not offering the similar procedure that you are doing, right? You're using a combination of different treatments. So basically to create better offers. Then the next step is to get the other reason is to get the best client results, right? The better machines you have, the better results you'll actually get for your clients. Like I said, a combination of, different machines typically tends to bring the best results. So not just one specific treatment, but a combination of treatments. So you can actually do this to get the best client results and, make them happy. And also to retain clients, right? If you would just have one machine and offer one treatment, at a certain point that client would not come, or you're not generating at least the maximum amount of revenue. So by offering multiple, like a variety of services, you can actually retain your clients better, because if they're done with the first treatment package, you can actually upsell them into the other treatment package for another body area. So you could be starting with the face and neck, and then you could actually start working on the belly, for instance. And another reason to invest into new equipment would be, to naturally attract clients. There are always clients that do their own research. They know CryoSkin, they know Morpheus 8, they know Hydrofacial, and they want to go to a clinic and they want just that treatment specifically, right? So having a specific brand, having a specific machine will naturally attract clients as well that already did their research. So these are basically, the reasons and why you should invest into new equipment. Now let's move on to why you should actually invest into marketing and sales. First of all, why should you invest into marketing and sales? To make sure that you're fully booked. Especially if you already have staff and the machines ready, the only thing you need is clients, right? And that's why you should invest into marketing and sales, to make sure that you're fully booked. And then to generate revenue and profit, right? So for every client that comes in, you want to make sure that you maximize the revenue and the profit. And in order to do that, you need to have like a selling strategy in place, right? A framework that you can, conduct over and over again. But also you want to invest into marketing and sales to establish yourself as the expert and to attract the right type of clients, right? You don't want to work with those tire kickers, can't afford your treatments. You want to establish yourself as the elite spa in your area, and that will allow you to charge premium as well. And then you want to be focusing on selling packages, but in order to do that, you need to invest into your sales strategy. So, okay, how do I do this? How do I actually sell packages? And you want to invest into marketing and sales to, if you have ambitions to grow, to eventually hire staff, right? But in order to hire staff, you need to be full first in order to, bring someone else on the team that you can actually make sure that they are full as well. So you need to invest in marketing and sales if you want to hire staff, but also if you want to eventually open up multiple locations. We work with multiple clinics that actually, have 2 locations or even more. And you need a marketing and sales strategy as well in order to do that, right? So first of all, to make sure that the first location is profitable. And then secondly, that you also have a framework, a marketing and sales framework for the new location. And then all of these things, hiring staff, opening up multiple locations. Maybe you're doing all of this to ultimately sell the business one day, right? So if you're looking to sell the business, you actually need to have a systemized business, right? You need to have a marketing framework, you need to have a sales framework and a product framework. If you don't have it, it would be way harder to actually sell your business, right? You should invest into marketing and sales to ultimately sell the business one day. What should you focus on? Like with all of these things being said, like what should you focusing on? Investing into equipment or investing into marketing and sales? Well, I would say like make sure that you find the right balance. Obviously, you need to invest upfront to actually have machines and equipment to treat your clients. But instead, if you're not fully booked yet, you're actually it's not busy at all at your clinic, make sure to not invest into the new next machine, that's maybe similar to what you're already doing, but make sure that you invest into your marketing and sales strategy first. Make sure that you have a predictable way of generating clients at will and that you actually predictably convert them. And once you have that in place, once you are, basically, attracting clients and selling high ticket packages consistently, once you found the winning formula, that's when I would look at investing into the new thing, right? But make sure that, don't neglect marketing and sales and only focus on product. Make sure that you focus on marketing and sales as well. And that's basically how I think about investing into equipment versus investing into marketing and sales, right? So I hope you found this helpful, and I'm curious to hear like where you're currently at with the business, what you're considering. Are you investing into marketing and sales? Are you looking to invest into new machines? So let me know in the comments, and let me also know if you have any suggestions for next videos, and I would be happy to record them for you as well. So that was it for today. See you in the next one.